Okay, part 2. Okay, so you've prepared the dough. The dough's ready. And I'm going to show you, this is a special traditional way. This is how you have to do it. Okay, we got the heat on high. We got it on very high. It's still warming up, but it'll get there. And Ivanka's going to show us. So you've got your pan ready here. So you've got your paper. So you can soak up the oil. It's really important. You want to get that oil because you don't want them to be greasy. If you don't lay the paper down, they're going to be greasy. Then you've got your oil here. It's full. Okay, Ivanka's going to use a slotted spoon, so when she takes them out, all of the grease will stay in the pan. Okay, all right, and then you grab the dough. You'll see that with her left hand, she's squeezing the dough. So she squeezes it into the spoon, so you're going to get the nice consistency, and you're going to get the same size. She's using that dessert size spoon, so they're not big. You don't want a giant tablespoon or a ladle. Don't make them big, make them this size. So with the left hand, you've got to squeeze the dough, and you squeeze it into the spoon so they form like a rounded shape. You can see they're going into the oil, and the oil's bubbling up, so it's getting there. This is at 5, or I think it's the hottest. Yeah, you can see it's, oh yeah, they're floating. Oh, cool. Yeah, the oil's bubbling right now. So you've got nice, consistent shape. And so this is a traditional, this is how the old grandmas used to do it. Ko ti ovo pokazao opet tvoja
Moja svekrva.
Oh, your mother-in-law.
Yeah. She's traditional dish for tribun pršunate.
Oh, okay.
For Christmas, for Badnji dan, and for Veliki petak.
Oh, Good Friday? Oh, okay.
Friday and Veliki petak.
So this is a special dessert that people would make in just for special occasions like the day before Christmas, Good Friday. You know, it's not a kind of dessert you make every day, so it's really special. And you can see that, oh, this is good. This looks really good. The dough's rising. You can see them rising to the top. And they're all the same shape. I like that. It's good. I onda koliko dugo misliš trebaš kuhat dok je like...
Vidjet ću.
Oh, you just watch it. It's bubbling up. The oil's bubbling up. You got to put it on high. Make sure your oil is on high. Everything here is done by hand. Literally. See? The hand in the dough. Do not be scared to put the hand in the dough. It'll be fine. In fact, you've got to do that. That's how you cook. You can't be not using these utensils only. You got to get your hands in that dough and get dirty. See that? All right. Oh, these look good. So they float to the top, and they're going to cook. They're cooking, and they're all about the same shape. So that's how you get it.
I don't think so that oil was hot enough. I'm supposed to wait a bit more till it heats up.
Oh, okay.
It will take some time.
That's okay. That's all right. Sometimes that happens, guys. Look, the oil's not as hot as Ivanka thinks it should be. She says it should be a little bit hotter. But when you do set it, yeah, wait till it bubbles. Kako znaš? Onda samo vidiš ako bubbles come to the top.
Yeah.
The way to tell if the oil is hot enough is really you should be seeing bubbles coming up to the top of the oil. And if you want to test it, you can throw a couple in there and test it. But it's looking good so far. But right now we're using an electric stove, so it's going to take a little bit longer for the oil to heat. But it's getting there. It's all good. All right. You can see the raisins in there. I wonder ako možeš staviti u ovo, umjesto raisins, I wonder if you could put dried cranberries, do you think? No, it has to be raisins. No way. Sultanas. Okay, sorry. I made a suggestion. I said, can you put dried cranberries in there? Ivanka says, no way. It has to be dried raisins. Get the good kind too. They call them sultanas here in Australia. And so now we're cooking.
I buy cheap stuff because I'm pensioner. I live from pension and I cook for the people when they need it.
Yeah, so this is actually good. That's good. Yeah, that's how it is. You know, today you want to make something that's really tasty. It's good. It's a treat. But look, you know, you don't have to get the most expensive sultanas. She gets the cheap version. It doesn't matter. It's the mixture together and the know-how, knowing how to put this together. You can use the cheapest flour. You can use the cheapest sour cream. It doesn't have to be a name brand or anything like that. You can use all of the generic brands. It does not matter. It's the mixture and the know-how putting it together. What kind of oil do you use when you cook, Ivanka? Kakvi?
Vegetable.
Vegetable, not canola, people. Not canola. Do not use canola. It's not good.
You can use canola.
Oh, you can? Oh, okay, sorry.
You can use vegetable oil, it's alright.
It's all right. Well, baka mi je rekla da ne smijem upotrijebiti canola. She says canola is bad for you. She says it's got, what do you call it? Genetically modified. I don't know. But anyway, Ivanka says it's all right. Use what you got. This is a good dish for students too. You can, možeš staviti ovo u freezer, the tiesto?
Yeah, not tiesto, when it's cooked, if you don't use it for one day, you put in freezer and you take out of the freezer, you can heat for half a second or 1 minute in the fridge. In the microwave you can heat and you can put defrosted out of the fridge.
Oh, good. That's once you cook it even. Oh, that's good. So you don't have to, so guys, if you make a big batch of this, you don't have to use it all.
I'm making this because Father Anthony coming to the church and it's morning tea on Sunday, so I'm going to put in fridge, but I don't have a big fridge.
Oh, so you're making it like days in advance. That's great.
I put
Odlično.
in the freezer.
That's great, guys. Okay, so you can make a big batch of this, and like Ivanka's saying, there's a new priest coming to the church on Sunday, so she's making this for the morning tea. They're going to have a nice morning tea. She's going to put it in the freezer, and